Not every loss after abuse is about the relationship. Sometimes the deepest grief isn't about the person who hurt you, it's about the person you used to be. The version of yourself that felt confident and free, unafraid to speak, to laugh, to trust, even just to exist without second guessing everything. In this Survivor to Survivor episode, we're talking about that kind of loss that many survivors feel, but don't always know how to put it into words. This is Survivor to Survivor.
Survivor to Survivor, break the silence. In the depths of silence, a voice emerges. A voice that says, "You are not alone." Welcome to Survivor, where strength rises through shared stories, where pain transforms into resilience, where survivors connect and empower each other. Your story matters. Your voice matters. You matter. Join the movement. Subscribe now. Welcome to Survivor to Survivor.
All right, welcome back to another Friday. A survivor wrote in and shared this. So the subject line read, "I don't feel like myself anymore." Hi, Survivor to Survivor. I've been out of my abusive relationship for a while, and people keep telling me how strong I am and how proud I should be. But honestly, I don't feel strong. I feel like I lost myself. Before the relationship, I was confident. I had spoken my mind. I laughed and joked a whole lot more. And I didn't overthink every little thing that I had said or done. Now I question everything. I replay conversations in my head. I worry about saying the wrong things. I struggle to make decisions. I feel smaller somehow now. It's like I survived the relationship, but I don't recognize the person who came out of it. I don't miss him. I miss me. Is that normal? And how do I get that version of myself back? Well, not only is it normal, this is one of the most honest things survivors can ever say. Abuse doesn't just harm your body, but, your emotions either. It reshapes your whole identity. And that's what people don't understand. When you spend time in a relationship where you are criticized and controlled and silenced, or made to feel like you're just too much or sometimes not enough, you end up adapting. You shrink parts of yourself in order to survive. You get quiet. Your voice gets quiet in order to avoid the conflict. And you question your instincts because they were consistently on a daily basis challenged. That version of you that you are missing. Let me say this clearly. She didn't just disappear. She adapted, is what she did, to survive something that was so unsafe. And now that you're out and your mind and your body are still catching up, you're just having to come with the realization that all of that is over. And that's not a failure on your part. It's the aftermath of what you had to survive. So here's the parts that matter the most. You're not trying to go back to who you were before. Okay? You're building someone new. Someone who has awareness, has boundaries, has a lived experience, and will never ignore their instincts again. The coincidence you had before you had ever been touched by violence. That confidence, that's what you're trying to build up. And you can build that back because you earned it. You earned it from your experience. And yes, it takes time. You may feel like it's very unfamiliar at first, right? It's unfamiliar to speak freely again and trust your own decisions and feel safe in your own thoughts. But every time you say what you mean, every time you make a choice without apologizing, you will start to trust your gut a little more every day. You're rebuilding. Okay? This is the equivalent of someone set the house on fire. Now you have to build a new home. And this home is going to be bigger and better, more fireproof. It's not the old version of you. It's a stronger one. You didn't lose yourself forever, okay? You're in the process of finding the version of you that survived. And it's learning how to live again. So give yourself some grace. So many survivors feel this way, even if they don't say it out loud. If you ever felt like you lost yourself after abuse, what helped you start connecting with yourself again? Your words could help this person or someone else take their first step back to themselves. So put them in the comments, please. Also, Survivor to Survivor exists because people are brave enough to say these things that others are still trying to understand. If you'd like to submit your question for an upcoming episode, email us at podcast@breakthesilencedv.org and we will keep you anonymous. Also, healing after abuse isn't just about leaving, it's about rebuilding. And you can support survivors as they rediscover themselves through our Walmart Spark Good Roundup program. Visit www.walmart.com/sparkgood. Search for Break the Silence Against Domestic Violence and round up your purchase to support survivors. Every small step helps rebuild their lives. And we will see you next time on Survivor